Dennis, hell of an afternoon. Pleased with the point in the end?
Absolutely, really pleased. I thought Kidderminster, best side we've played this year by far. Played some good football. First 15 minutes, very hard to contain. We rode our luck at times, but we managed to sort out who goes where and who picks up, because they just got overloads everywhere early doors and they passed it really sharply. So it causes us real problems, but we grew into the game and I thought we finished the first half stronger. So in the end, whether the draw flattered us, I don't know, but I thought they'd done really well, Kidderminster, and we managed to show some good character to hang in after going a goal behind and getting a point.
Your debutant at centre half did very well. He had an unfortunate start with an own goal, but gradually grew into it and made 2 or 3 goal-saving blocks second half, which kept you in it.
As they all did. He was fantastic, Joe. Can't fault him today. Even the goal, we couldn't do a lot about it because maybe Dibbs could have communicated through himself on it, like Dibbs done great in the second half. A couple of low crosses, he's threw himself out identical situations and smothered it comfortably, and he could have done that on the first goal. So he had to get some kind of contact, otherwise the other fella taps it in. But Pepe throwing his body about, blocks, and Joe Maguire. So some real strong defensive displays today, showing that they want to try and get something out of this match. So lots of pluses today. Pepe going back into midfield, Robinson's debut at centre half, looked strong alongside Joe, so that was helpful, because they're a handful. They're a tidy bunch. They're big, strong, quick, and they pass the ball. So we had to do well today to contain that, and we've managed to do that.
And Joe obviously coming in for his debut, you must also be pleased for his defensive partner Joe Maguire. He's had a bit of a tough time with partner changing regularly, but good today and capped it with a fine equalising goal.
Joe Maguire, barring the one that bounced off his head that he knew nothing about at Darlington, has been faultless. He's great at training, he's great in the group, he's a winner. He's everything you want from a centre half. He can pass it, he can be aggressive when he needs to be. You can see his desire there in a packed box to rise above everybody and get us an equaliser. Got no problems with Joe, it's just been unfortunate he hasn't had a solid centre half with him. Pepe's been playing out of position there, or it might have been Ollie Price, who's, can't do nothing about it, Ollie, but he's 19, he's being thrown right in the cauldron there, so it's tough for Ollie. He's really going to mature as a right back, and then maybe later on in his career go into centre half, but to throw him in there at the moment was tough for Ollie, but Ollie's done fine. It's just difficult to be right on it for 90 minutes, so today was pleasing to get 2 centre halves together. That made us solid down the middle of the park, at the back, and consequently, barring a sloppy first goal, we rode our luck, but we managed to hang in there, so really pleased.
Monday at Gloucester, your old mate Tim Harris has overseen a great start to the season. Gloucester, perhaps one of the names that people would expect to struggle, but barring the defeat to Darlington, they're unbeaten in the rest. Yeah,
he's only my old mate if he ain't dancing on the pitch. If he can try and stay off the pitch, then he's definitely my old mate. No, I liked him a lot, and pleased for him with their start. It's not like Gloucester to be at the dizzy heights of probably might even be in the top 5 tonight, I'm not sure, but they've had a good start. They look like a lively bunch this year. They're scoring lots of goals, so it's another tough away game. We've got to break this defeats now away from home, because we took 4 points at home, but we've now got to try and get our first point or 3 points away from home, and then I think after Gloucester, if we can try and be unbeaten after Gloucester's game, and then take the 2 home games against FC and Bradford, and try and start climbing the table.